got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things. We need some really big rings. I got a really big team. I got a really big team. They need some really big rings.
Hey, we're at Mountain Crest tonight as Skyview and Mountain Crest tangle in a Region 1 tilt here in Hiram. Skyview, we saw them against Logan, right? They lost that game, right? And we're starting to wonder. Hey, we're at Mountain Crest tonight as Skyview and Mountain Crest tangle in a Region 1 tilt here in Hiram. Skyview, we saw them against Logan, right? They lost that game, right? And we're starting to wonder, whoa, is Skyview really that good? Yeah, they're that good. They've lost 2 games. One of those against Logan. They've won 8 in a row since then. Bracken, Peyton, and Mason Falstaff have been leading the way for the Bobcats, averaging just over 40 points per game between the 3 of them. They do the heavy lifting for the Bobcats, but Luke White is a guy that can go off at any time as well, and Neekum at point makes them a well-rounded starting 5, and they've got guys off the bench that can keep it going. For the Mustangs, it's almost like a rebuilding year. Only 2 seniors, one of which gets the playing time. They're building their way back to prominence, and they've got a big job ahead of them tonight against Skyview, and you'll see it on the Game of the Week.
I am a cyclist. Soy un ciclista. I am a cyclist. Victoria. I train for it. I sacrifice for it. While they play, I train. I conquer roads others can't.
You're driven to be the best, so you should train on the best. The 2014 Proform TDF, the official training bike of the Tour de France. It's the ultimate cyclist's training experience. With iFit and Google Maps, you'll ride the Tour. Choose any stage of the Tour or nearly every road on Earth and dig in. You'll see, feel, and ride the Tour. Climb like never before. Courchevel, Galibier, even Alpe d'Huez. Only the TDF gives you a 20% incline and decline. See it all right in front of you on our 7-inch color touchscreen. And train with power with our advanced power meter. With a TDF, you can ride almost every road on the planet. You can get the TDF with 0 down. Get yours today. Train better tomorrow.
I am a cyclist, and this is where I train.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
Well, Coach, getting ready to start the second half of the region season. It's been almost like starting over out here at Mountain Crest for you, and I'm sure you're probably tired of answering those kind of questions, but, tell me a little bit about the process and what have you seen in the progress of your team?
It's been different in region from our preseason. We stepped up into our region, and there's a couple tough teams in our region, and we learned early on how to play more physical, and we are a young team, and we're just trying to learn on the go right now.
We were talking a moment ago about this region. You're playing Skyview tonight, and I was asking you what you thought about the region, and Skyview's right there on top for a reason.
Yeah, Skyview is a very, very talented team. I mean, they got experience, they got young guys that can play, they got a lot of talent on their team, and they do play hard and physical as well to go along with that. The whole region in general, it's not the most talented region in the state, but I don't know that there's many regions that play as hard as all these teams do.
What's been the most pleasant surprise for you regarding your team this season?
I would say just their attitude. I mean, we've went on a couple big losing streaks, but you don't see that in the guys. They don't ever get down on themselves. I mean, they're real competitive, so they're not happy when they lose, but they've had a good attitude all year, and they just keep working and keep fighting, and that's all I can ask for as a coach.
Yeah, not accepting losing, that's probably a good sign for sure. Well, thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time. Good luck tonight. Well, Coach, you've made the rounds around Region 1 once. Time to get it started over again. What are your thoughts after your initial jaunt through?
I've got a good group of seniors that are playing really well together. There's some tough places to play. We've got some tough places to go to. Northridge is a tough place to play. We got to go down there, and we've got Fremont twice in the second round. So, I mean, our kids are playing well. We're shooting the ball well, but we've had a good core group of kids that have shared the ball with each other, shot the ball well, and doing some good things right now. Some role players have been stepping up and doing a really good job. Landon Schumann, Mike Paulson, James Gibson have come in and done a really good job for us.
8 in a row. I mean, they're on a roll. Is there one thing you can attribute it to, or if you were asked, which you're being asked, what would you attribute that 8 in a row to?
Well, we talk to them after every game in practice. We talk to them about staying humble. You stay humble or you get humbled in a game of basketball, and go win our next game. That's something that we've tried to pick up on this year, and just focus on our next game. Not look ahead, not look behind, and we've just taken it one game at a time. The kids have been really coachable. We've done a good job of scouting our opponents and getting the kids in position defensively. They've done a good job.
Along those lines, last question, you're playing against a Mountain Crest team that's still growing, trying to find their way, kind of rebuilding. How do you keep your kids' attention and not let them maybe get too overconfident in a game that'll probably be scrappy?
For sure it'll be scrappy. It'll be really physical. They're not going to die. They're going to come at you. They're going to bring a lot of energy. I just reminded our kids in the third quarter at our place, it was 38-38. It was anybody's ball game, and we had a couple stops on defense and made a couple baskets, and was able to distance ourselves a little bit from them. But it was our defense that changed things, and so it's a rival game. Yeah, one of the kids even mentioned it yesterday. You throw records out the window right here because it is a rival game. They've been playing against these kids for a long time, and we don't want to leave a lasting memory, and definitely not one where they beat us. These seniors are prideful on what they do, and so we got to come in here and play a good game tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Say the word base. Say the word mess.
People used to ask,
"Where's the beef?"
And Wendy's always had the answer. But now,
where's the beef?
Means something different, because some use beef frozen from as far away as Australia.
What's wrong with Australia?
But if you ask Wendy's, the juiciest hamburgers are made with beef raised
right here
to get here. So fast, it never needs to be frozen, unlike some other guys. Funny that beef from close by makes Dave's single and double so deliciously different. Score one for the guys without cool accents.
In Utah, nothing is greater than our liberty. And going is always greater than stopping. So when we look for an emergency room, we don't just want one we can trust. We want one we can trust to respect our time. That's why Mountain Star ERs offer board-certified emergency specialists and short wait times. Mountain Star. Together, we're greater.
The more you learn about your insurance, the more gaps you may find. Like how you think you have coverage for this when you only have coverage for this.
That's not homework.
Talk to farmers and see what gaps could be hiding in your coverage.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Give us a call at 752-9493. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hiram, site of Mountain Crest High School, where Mountain Crest plays host to Skyview tonight in the game of the week on the Valley Channel. I'm Eric Olson. I'll be with you all evening long as we watch these two Valley rivals go at it. Well, one's up and one's down and looking to climb back up. Mountain Crest coming into this game 4-12 on the season, 1-5 in region play. Last in region, they've lost 7 out of 8. And 4 in a row. A young team with only 2 seniors on the entire squad, losing really all of their experienced players to Ridgeline when the school split. And they're just kind of making their way, trying to improve and get better. Not a lot of size, but definitely a lot of heart and a lot of scrap. As you talk to people around the program, they feel optimistic about the future of this program, feel like they've got some kids that are staying engaged, even though it's been a tough season. And they feel like this will be something that will work for their benefit, even though it's definitely tough as they go through it. On the other side of the court, you've got the Skyview Bobcats, number 5 in 5A. They've won 8 straight games since losing by 2 points to Logan in the game you saw right here on the Valley Channel. They're 13-2, 5-0 in region, right now tied for first with Fremont. They've yet to play Fremont in region play. They have to play Fremont 2 more times. In fact, their next game next week is against Fremont on next Wednesday. That should be a whale of a ball game. But Skyview can do a little bit of everything, inside and out. The Falsliv boys, a couple of brothers and a cousin, Mason, Peyton, and Bracken, really doing the job between the 3 of them. Mason, the freshman, averaging 14 points a game. Peyton, the senior, 15 points a game. And Bracken, also a senior, averaging 8 points per ball game. Luke White can go off at any time. He's averaging just below a double figures. Connor Meekum runs the show very well at point guard. Paulson, Dean, Barish, among others, that come off the bench to help provide a lift for the Bobcats. There's not much of a drop-off when they go to their bench.
Basketball fans, if you will check your program, we have three
for the Mustangs and the Bobcats.
If you look through your program,
just about done playing in region. They're all the way through region once. Mountain Crest and Skyview played earlier. We had that game for you here on the game of the week. That game tied midway through the third. It was a whale of a ball game up to that point. And Skyview took a timeout after Mountain Crest had come back from a double-digit deficit to tie things up. And Skyview went on a tear to end that ball game and won handily. Skyview had to come from 16 points down against Weber on Wednesday to beat the Warriors. They were down 26-10 at the end of the first period. Yeah, they gave up 26 points in the first period of that game. Came from a 16-point deficit to end up winning that ball game 68-59. Mason Falsliv had 4 3-pointers on his way to a 20-point night. Luke White with 15 points. Mountain Crest last played against Fremont, losing 80-56. One of the few games they've really been blown out. They've been competitive, even in their losses. Hall had 16 points and 4 3-pointers in that one. Tolman and Faitha with 11 points each. Well, they're getting ready for the national anthem here at Mountain Crest High School, so we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off. You're watching Skyview at Mountain Crest on the Game of the Week.
High School wish all players good luck in tonight's game. All schools are members of the Utah.
Becoming established doesn't happen overnight. It isn't awarded by one single act. Being established comes from a lifetime of holding on to what is most important, even when it is most difficult. Being established doesn't mean doing what's always been done. It means doing what's right. Lewiston State Bank, established in 1905, established for your future.
Over the period of time, my hearing became worse and worse. over the course of the years, I developed a hearing loss, and I would not be able to hear my employees talk to me sometimes.
For Paul Davies and Cache Valley's integrity, his character, his background, his equipment, I would recommend him to anyone for a hearing aid specialist.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Megan, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, clean and spacious. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
We talked about the two seniors on this basketball team. There they are, Michael Barber and Keone Tupuola. The only two seniors on this Mustang team. Their pitchers hanging here in the gym with all the other seniors from the other sports as well.
Number 2, Nick
For the Mustangs, Nick Nethercott at 6'4". He's a junior. He's averaging nearly 8 rebounds per game. He's number 4 in rebounding in 5A. Keone Tupuola, we mentioned him a moment ago. He's the only senior that starts for this team at 6'3".
Number 5, Brady Hall.
Running the show is the sophomore, number 5, Brady Hall at 5'10".
And for a 6'3" junior, number 45.
David Faitha, one of the top three-point shooters in 5A. A junior at 6'1", and Dallin Tolman, number 45, a 6'3" junior, down in the post. And there's Faitha, number 30. Huddle up and chant it out. For the Skyview Bobcats, number 0, Connor Meekham's a 5'11" senior. He'll run with Mason Falslove, number 1 at 6'1", the freshman, averaging 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Luke White, another senior, number 11 at 6'6", averaging 9 points per ball game. Peyton Falslove, double deuce, number 22, 6'3", averages 15 per game. And Bracken Falslove averaging 8 and 4, the 6'4" senior, number 32. Peyton Falslove is number 13 in 5A in scoring. He's number 3 in 5A in three-pointers made per game. And Mason Falslove, 21st in scoring
Mark Sackett, Tim Best
in 5A for the freshman. College is already looking at Mason Falslove. Student section hopping here in Hiram, believing that they will win. And that's a hefty belief, because this is definitely a game where their team is a huge underdog. Falslove gives off to Meekum, and we're underway in Hiram. Mason Falslove looking in as Peyton sets a screen. Nothing's there, so he backs it out. Falslove kicks it off to the other Falslove, and all three of them play catch with it. Connor Meekin walked, shuffled his feet before the ball hit the ground. First turnover of the game committed by the Bobcats. Saw something you don't see very often in the girls' varsity game just before this one. Mountain Crest went to stall ball. They held the ball out near midcourt in a four corners offense for almost the entire third period. Skyview ended up winning that one. Hall being badgered by Meekum. Hall fouled, no, jump ball. Stays here.
Jump ball, possession, Mountain
They reach in and get a hold of the ball as Hall is working his way to the basket from the left side. He hits the deck. Mountain Crest retains possession. Nethercott a long way from the hole. Goes to the left hand. Lean in, miss. Rebound. Bracken Falslove. Luke White back to Peyton Falslip. He loses control. Still free. Tupuola tracks it down. Another turnover for Skyview. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Bobcats. No score with 6:35 to play in the first period in Hiram. Hand off to Hall. Mason Falslip's right in his grill, so he gives it up to Faitha. Faitha, a 3-point shooter. He's open as soon as he walks in the gym. He'll take him from anywhere. And Peyton Falslip's right up in his face. Nethercott, no entry pass to Tupuola. So instead he goes to the elbow to Tolman, back to Faitha. Faitha firing away for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tolman fighting for it with White. White to his knees and back up, keeping the dribble alive. Now White nearly loses it, doing his best Curly Neal impression. That was one of the Harlem Globetrotters for anybody younger than 40 out there. Meekum back out to White. 3-ball on the way. Good. Luke White on the board. First bucket of the game with 5.5 to play in the first quarter. It's 3-0. Now 3-2. As Nethercott hits coming the other way. (3-2) Skyview. White with the 3-pointer, and then Nethercott with a little floater on the other end. Mason Falslip works against Tolman. Falslip around Tolman. Foul on the ground. The outside official calls it. Down Tolman before the shot. Bracken Falslip kind of working out an ankle or a knee down there. Seems to be all right as they inbounds. Dropped by Peyton Falslip, but he picks it back up. White backs it out. He tried the lane. He's going to try it again. Out to Meekum. 3-pointer from the corner right. No good. Rebounded on the backside by Hall. Across the timeline. Stolen away by Mason Falslip. Here we go.
Basket by number 1.
5-2 Skyview after the throwdown by Mason Falslip, the steal and the dunk. 4:20 to play in the first period. A 3-point Skyview lead. Skyview is playing the 3-point line. They're not going to give Mountain Crest any looks. Here's another turnover. That's 2 for the Mustangs. Falslip firing. Boom! The freshman with 5 in a row. And it's an 8-2 lead for Skyview with 4:03 to play in the first period. Timeout Mountain Crest as Mason Falslip has 5 of his team's 8 points. Luke White has the other 3. Nethercott, the only Mustang to score in the early going.
Redwood Dental.
Skyview's number 1 in Region 1.
Wall-to-wall paving. Discount Tire and Automotive. Diamond Orthodontics.
That was the foul pass off a little bit earlier. The only foul in the game so far.
Playground Fitness and Performance.
Skyview, number 1 in Region 1. They're number 5 in 5A. And in the all classifications, the statewide rankings, the top 25, they're number 10.
For their support of Mountain Crest High School.
Mustangs have come in here with losers of 4 in a row. Most of them, many of them close losses. They probably should have beat Roy. They did get blown off the floor recently by Fremont. But that's been the exception rather than the rule. Skyview is playing the 3-point line. They are not going to give up 3-pointers to this Mountain Crest team. Ball out of bounds off the block shot. Goes out off of Skyview. Skyview definitely has a size advantage in this game as well. 6'6", 6'3", and 6'4" along that front line versus 6'3", 6'3", and 6'4". Here's Faitha, underhand scoop blocked. Rebounded by Peyton Falslev. Peyton Falslev loses it. Tolman out front. Here comes Nethercott. Oh, he slipped as he was going to go up for it. And he just has to lay it in. And it's 8-4, Skyview. Nethercott looking like he might go up for a dunk of his own. He kind of slipped as he was trying to gather himself. Falslev gets inside and slips it off to Bracken. Falslev and Mason to Pate Bracken. And all told, it's a 6-point lead. Here's a long three straight away for Hall. Rims out, ball up for grabs. Bracken Falslev with the board. White, good look at a three. Boom! 3 3-pointers in this first period for Skyview. They lead 13-4. 2:40 to play in the first period. Mountain Crest having trouble finding a shot. Suffocating defense by the Bobcats. Meekum fell down. Hall couldn't make him pay. He leans in now as he's got nothing else and scores. That's Hall.
Basket by Brady Hall.
13-6. Skyview. Mountain Crest in his zone. Well, looks like they're going to play man. Here's Tupuola bodying up on White. No foul called, and the rebound off to Nethercott. 2 minutes to play in the first period. Nethercott working against Falslev. Short with the shot. Nethercott leaned in looking for contact, and Falslev kind of backed out. Here's a three on the other end by Peyton Falslev. All three Falslevs have scored. And it's a 10-point Skyview lead at 16-6. Down low to Tupuola. Working on Mason Falslev. Left-hand hook won't go. Rebounded by Tolman. And Faitha fires a long three. Too hard. Tolman fighting for the board, out of bounds. Off of Mountain Crest.
Coming in for the Bobcats, number 10, Michael Paulson, and number 21, Andrew Dean.
Paulson and Dean in for the Bobcats as Meekum and Bracken Falslev take a seat. Bo Robinson and Creedon Folger in for Mountain Crest. Tolman and Tupuola sit. Man defense for the Mustangs. Slipping through is Peyton Falslev. Finds Luke White and one.
Basket made by number 11, Luke White.
Peyton Falslev had a look if he wanted to power it up. Instead, the defense collapsed. He wrapped the pass around to White, and White scores easily, and Robinson with the foul. Luke White hits the free throw. First free throw of the game for either team, and it's a 19-6 lead for Skyview with 1:05 to play in the first period. The Bobcats hitting from everywhere. Mountain Crest having trouble even finding a shot. Faitha turns it over. Out front, Peyton Falslev, throw down another.
Basket by number 22, Peyton Falslev.
21-6, Skyview. 4 3-pointer, 2 dunks in this first period. Hall, three, short, rebound, White, 30 seconds to play in the quarter. A 15-point Skyview lead. Looks to me like they remembered what happened in that last game where Mountain Crest stuck around. And they've come out loaded for bear, or at least geared up for horse. Paulson holds. Falslev three, rims out, rebounded by Nethercott. Nethercott off to Robinson, three at the buzzer, rims out of there. And it's a 21-6 lead for the Skyview Bobcats as we head to the quarter break. You're watching the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel.
explore what we have to do and what Utah has to offer and see and learn about a great state that you and I live in.
High School.
21-6 our score after one period of play. Skyview came out of the gates guns blazing, 4 3-pointers. The only negative is the Bobcats turned it over 3 times, and Mountain Crest matched that number. 9 points for Luke White in that first period. Nethercott had 4 points for Mountain Crest. Hall had a bucket, and that's it. Mountain Crest couldn't find shots. Skyview really defending well. And on the other end, hitting shots. Peyton Falsov looks into Dean. Dean double dribbled.
Turnover by the Bobcats.
The Bobcats with full court pressure coming. They get it inbounds to Hall. And Hall crosses the timeline. Hall down the lane. Left hand scoop too hard. Rebound out of bounds. Nope, saved inbounds by Peyton Falslev. No, that's Mason Falslev. He loses it. 3 ball. Peyton Falslev won't go. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Hall. Touchdown pass to Nick Nethercott, who scores easily.
Basket by Nethercott, assist by Brady Hall.
21-8. Skyview. 7:10 to play in the half. Peyton Falslev and Mason Falslev play catch on the left side. Dean all alone. Misses. Rebounded by Paulson. Paulson dribbles out of trouble, finds Bracken Falslev down the lane, and he's fouled by Nethercott. Dean. What's closer than point blank range?
Foul on Nick Nethercott of the Mustangs.
He may have been inside the rim and still missed that. Falslev hits the free throw.
In for the Bobcats, number 13.
Nethercott with his first foul. 3 fouls on Mountain Crest. Skyview yet to get whistled for an infraction. Just under 7 minutes to play in the half. Skyview by 14. Stays 14. Dean keeps it alive on the rebound. Paulson, 3 ball. Short rebound. Nethercott rips it away. Long pass to Hall. Into the ball game, Drew Davis. He handles the ball, looks for some help. Nethercott comes to his aid. Under 6.5 now to play in the first half. Down low to Folger, working on Dean. Out front to Robinson, fake the shot. Kick it off to Nethercott, way too hard. Rebounded by Skyview. Out in front, laying it up. Is James Gibson.
James Gibson.
Into the game for the first time. Bobcats getting out and running. Suffocating defense by the Bobcats. They're trying to deny the pass. Long 3 by Hall. Rebound tipped away by Folger as he couldn't quite reach it. It's one and done for the Mustangs. They're just casting it up whenever they get any sort of room. There's a walk. 5th turnover of the game for Skyview.
And for the Mustangs, number 3,
as Paulson turns it over.
Number 30, David Faithful. Number 45,
Landon Schumann into the ball game.
Dalton Andrus. Also in for the Bobcats, number 23, Landon Schumann, and 11, Luke White.
White back in off the bench. 5.5 to play in the first half. Faitha brings it up. White will check him. Hall taking a rest as Andrus comes in for him. Folger sits and Tolman comes back. Here's Andrus in trouble. Jump ball. Mountain Crest retains possession. That's twice we've seen Skyview able to reach in and tie up a ball without a foul being called. Grabbing ball and not arm. Here's a steal off the inbound play by Bracken Falslip. 4 turnovers for the Mustangs, trailing 24-8. Straight away, Falslip, Bracken Falslip to the corner to Paulson. Back to Falslip. He'll fire it up from the right side and hits for 3.
Basket by number 32, Bracken
6 for Bracken Falslip. 27-8, Skyview. Back door, they go to Andrus. Andrus fouled hard. He cut back door, used the screen. Nobody slid over to help, and he'll go to the line. That's the first foul of the game on Skyview. We've played a quarter and a half almost, and they get their first foul call. That's on Paulson. Paulson off the bench. Hasn't scored. Not the foul. Nethercott back, and Robinson will sit. And Meekum back in, and Paulson sits down. Andrus hits the first free throw. Calmly sinks the second.
In for the Mustangs, number 5, Brady Hall.
The Mustangs finally in double figures. 27-10, Skyview. Skyview led 21-6 at the quarter break. Hall had a short break. He's back into the ball game now. Oh, they leave White alone. He's hit a couple threes already. He hits another one. 12 for Luke White. 3 3-pointers. And a 3-point basket play the old-fashioned way. And Tupuola throws it out front. Faitha tracks it down. Faitha to the rack and one.
David Faitha.
His first bucket of the game. Not sure how he got that one to go in.
Foul committed by number 13.
Check it out. Oink. Never took his eyes off the hoop. First free throw of the game coming up for Mountain Crest with 3:54 to play in the half. He's got it. Third free throw of the game, I should say. He's got it. 3 points for Faitha. 30-13. Skyview. Gibson stuck. Finds White. Red hot, and he stays that way. Luke White with 4 3-pointers. He's got 15 points. Andrus blocked by Schumann. Meekum, floater, no good. Rebound by Bracken Falslip.
Number 32, Bracken Falslip.
8 points for Falslip. Timeout, Mountain Crest. A 35-13 lead opened up by Skyview. Everything they're putting up is going in, especially if the shooter is named Luke White. He's got 4 3-pointers in the first half and another 3-point play with a bucket and a foul. Underneath, here's the block by Schumann. And keep it running and watch the end of this play. Schumann just tried to, Tolman tried to go straight up against Schumann instead of maybe jumping back into his body and taking away the angle. And at the other end, the floater won't go, but on the backside, Bracken Falslip. Rebound shot in one motion. Score it. And Bracken Falslip with 8 points. Luke White with 15. Mason Falslip with 5. Peyton Falslip with 5. 2 for Gibson. Nethercott has 6 for Mountain Crest. And it's 35-13 Bobcats. 3:23 to play in the first half. Mountain Crest gave up 80 points in their last game out to Fremont. Saxton Morby was on fire in that game. Bombing away from downtown, couldn't miss. And tonight it's Luke White. Skyview leading by 22, and they apply pressure in the front court. Hall loses it and gets it back. Faitha looking in, nowhere to go with it. Faitha working in, nice up and under move against Falsliff. Shot won't go, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Mason Falsliff, his first. Neither team in foul trouble. Mountain Crest with 3 team fouls, Skyview with 2. And he used every move he had.
On one, Mason Falsliff. David Faitha at the line.
Well, looked pretty clean on the follow through when he came down. He went across Faitha's shoulder. Faitha 1 of 1, now 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 4 points, and now 5. 35, Falsliff turns the corner to the rim. Mason Falsliff with 7. Nethercott trying to get to the rim. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Mason Falsliff. Faitha slows him down, but only for a minute. Hall breaks up the long pass. But with 2:29 to play in the half, Skyview retains possession, leading 37-15. They run Peyton Falsliff off a screen on the inbounds play. Doesn't take the shot, gets to the rim, misses, gets his own board, misses again, and now he's tied up. And the held ball goes to the Bobcats.
Jump ball possession, Skyview.
2:17 to play in the first half. Out front, White. Why not? Nope. The boy is human. Nethercott all the way in. Loses control, has to jack it up from about knee height because he kind of lost control, had to go down and get it. By then he had committed. Mason Falsliff gets his rhythm.
Fouled by number 1, Mason Falsliff.
Drops it right in the defender's eye. 40-15. Falsliff with 10. The freshman. Here's a turnover. White takes it away. He's running with Falsliff. White stopping, popping, missing badly. 5 turnovers for Mountain Crest. Well, he had Mason Falsliff running with him.
For the Mustangs.
Instead, he pulled up for the J, and Davis will replace Tupuola. Skyview still pressuring. Up 40-15 with 90 seconds to play in the half. Faithful behind the back to the left hand. Wrap around pass to Tolman. He's fouled.
Foul on number 1,
Mason Falsliff just picked up his second. First player on either team to get 2 fouls. Look at Faitha. Watch at the end. Don't. Tolman hits the free throw. Seventh free throw of the game for Mountain Crest. Skyview didn't get a foul called on him until about 3.5 left in the first half. And even with that, Mountain Crest still shot 8 free throws. They're 7 of 8 from the line. Every one of them's been a shooting foul. White was red hot. He's missed his last 2. He's got 15 points. 4 3-pointers. 1 minute to play in the half. Nice dish. Meekum leaving Times laying all over the floor. as Bracken Falsa with the layup. 10 points for Bracken Falsa. Nethercott with the jumper. He's got 8.
Basket by Nick Nethercott.
42-18. White back out to Paulson. Paulson drives in, misses. Nethercott snags a rare rebound. Skyview's hitting all their shots. There's no rebounds to be had. Davis firing up a 3. Good.
3 ball by Drew Davis.
Drew Davis with the first long ball of the night for the Mustangs. 42-21. Skyview doubles up Mountain Crest with 8 seconds to play in the half. 2 seconds. 1 second. Peyton Falsa at the horn. Peyton Falsa with his first bucket of the second quarter. It's a 3-pointer. 45-21. Skyview with a big lead over Mountain Crest as we go to the break.
Hi, Cache Valley. This is Fernando with the Factory Pizzeria. We're running a special right now. We're giving out free nachos when you buy a large pizza with 3 toppings. Just mention this out and you're going to get a free nachos every time you come. The Factory Pizzeria is located in 119 South Main, below the Gias in the basement. Come see as soon as you can. Thank you.
PCs Unlimited is Cache Valley's first choice for all things computer. For over 20 years, our friendly and knowledgeable staff have been there to help you with on-site and in-store service, repair, diagnostics, networking, upgrades, system and data recovery, all of your computer needs. Our prices are low and our customer service is the best. Come see the professionals at PCs Unlimited, 610 North Main in Logan.
Jack, I want you to tell me a little bit about Wendy's, and they've always been very staunch supporters of the community, especially with high school athletics and sports here in the Valley, and for a long time.
Yeah, we've always been a big supporter of that. Even our main parent company, Wendy's Corporation, has got what we call the Heisman program. That's really neat. It's scholarship for young kids, help them get through college and help them out through with special scholarships. And we also have something as well as our local stuff. We have we started, it was over 20 years ago with Jeff Gibson, the owner of the company, the Wendy's All-Stars. And we do that with our groups from not just Mountain Crest, but all the schools in the valley, Skyview, Logan. We got, of course, Mountain Crest. And, we just really like to celebrate our student All-Stars as far as athletes and academics go as well. We feel if we keep doing good things for kids and they keep getting rewarded for doing good things, that they'll continue to do good things.
Let's talk about your location there at the south end of Logan. New remodel, everybody in and out, and looking right here, that's what it says as you come in. That really kind of says it all.
It does, and we want it to be a good experience for you, and we want to get you that good, hot, fresh food, and we want you to really enjoy it. There's happy people there waiting to help you. They're really excited, hopefully really excited to see you.
You've been working for Wendy's for a long time. That's not one of those jobs you just go and leave. People can move up there.
You can. It can be a career if you want it to be. It's a great company to work for, and you can really achieve all you want to. It's a great place to be.
We saw that fresh there a minute ago. We're going to talk about the food in a minute, but now with this remodel, the atmosphere.
Yes.
I mean, I look at it, and it looks to me like a place where you're just you can just hang out. The kids can go in, have a good time, and it looks very comfortable, very relaxing.
It's very nice. We got new furniture. We have this Wi-Fi bar right there. It just makes it really nice, and you can come in and do some work while you're enjoying a meal as well. We have a nice fireplace. It's not hot. It does blow warm air, but it gives that nice fireplace look. You can see it's comfortable. We have the flowers there for right now. We got a nice coffee bar. Coffee tables. It's right there by the TV and the fireplace. It's
there's that fireplace.
Yeah, the fireplace is awesome. It's just really relaxing. And if you're bored, a great place to come watch the game. Great place to watch the game.
You want a big group? There's nice big long benches in there. You can go in and
got a big
sit
family.
As well. Yeah, whether it's you and your whole family. But again,
it all comes back to fresh.
It does. It all comes back to fresh. Let's talk about the freshness of the food. I love how since they've changed the fries.
Much better. And now we have a better way of holding them as well. Instead of those old hot lamps, we have a nice new fry machine that blows the warm hot air up to keep it fresh.
There's an app if you're concerned about.
You got the healthy stuff as well. And then your chili here, that's a healthy item. You can't beat the chili. I mean, it's the best chili you can get.
Okay, these Coke machines.
Fantastic.
I love these. You can do so much with them. Now, I just push the red Coke button in the middle all the time, but how many combinations are there?
Thousands and thousands of different combinations in there. You go, you pick the main drink, and then it brings up a menu like that where you can get add whole kinds of different things to it. So if you want a peach Coke, you can make that happen. I don't know why you would, but you can make it happen. It's just really kind of neat.
In the menu, you've got your old standbys, but there's always something new, like these ciabatta bacon cheeseburgers and everything else.
Yeah, we like to bring in limited time offers.
All right, you take a look at the location there. It's at the south end of town, and south end of Logan there. People have no problem getting there when they're coming from the north out of Logan. But if you're a south ender like I am, when they put that divider in there, what's the best way to get in?
Yeah, it really messed everybody up. If you're coming from Wellsville, you come to the stoplight by Walmart. You'll turn left. And then you go down that little road, you'll be at the Boy Scout Center there. You take a right, and it'll take you right into our store.
Left at the Walmart light, right at the stop sign.
Can't miss it, and we'd love to see you.
Thanks, Jack.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Shootout here at the half. Some little contest they got going. You can get $1 per shot, something like that. We had one guy hit a half-court shot in this already. Keeping everybody entertained. The home crowd has had a little bit of trouble finding entertainment as their team trails 45-21 Skyview all over the Mustangs in that first half. Skyview was paced by Luke White. He had 4 3-pointers and another 3-point play after the hoop and the harm. 15 points in that first half. 10 apiece for Mason and Bracken Falslev, and 8 points for Peyton Falslev. The only other Bobcat to score was Gibson off the bench. Gibson James Gibson ends up with 1 bucket there in the second period. 24 points scored in the second period by Skyview after scoring 21 in the first. For the Mustangs, only 6 points in that first period, 15 in the second. 8 for Nethercott, 5 for Faitha, 2 apiece for Hall and Andrus, and Davis with 3 off the bench.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson. Personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan. No gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.
Ready to start the second half here at Mountain Crest. Eric Olson along with you on the Game of the Week, 45-21. Skyview leading the Mustangs. The home crowd getting ready for things to get going here and hoping that the home team can claw their way back into this one. Skyview's defense suffocating in that first half. Mountain Crest having trouble even getting shots. Block right out of the gates by Peyton Falslev. Only 7 fouls called total between both teams in that first half. And there's a foul on Falslev 7 seconds into this one, into the second half anyway. Peyton Falslev picks up his first. Mason Falslev has 2. He's the only player on either team with more than 1 foul. Nethercott with 1 more. Nethercott in double figures with 10 points on the night. There's the lob, backdoor to White. Catches and lays it in.
Basket by Luke White.
Quickly the other way, Tupuola blocked. A lot of contact, no foul called. Rebound put back by Nethercott.
Rebound and put back by Nick Nethercott.
14 for Nethercott. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. We mentioned one of the top rebounders in 5A. Mason Falslev has 10. He stays on 10 as he misses that 3. Peyton Falslev misses. Rebound Meekum. His shot won't go. Bracken Falslev gives it up to Peyton Falslev, and he'll go to the line after the bucket. Peyton Falslev in double figures now with 10.
Basket by Peyton Falslev down. Foul on number 45, Dallin Tolman. In for the
Tolman with the foul.
Number 11, Bo Robinson.
His second. Robinson will replace Tupuola. Peyton Falslev with 11 points now. And the Bobcats have doubled up the Mustangs 50-25. Faitha tripped up. No foul call. They try to call a timeout to Mountain Crest, and they don't give it to them. They call the jump ball. It's a turnover. Faitha's wondering how he ends up on his face, and no fouls called. All they call is a jump ball. The officials have been pretty spare on their whistles tonight. Only 7 fouls in the whole first half between these two teams. Meekum on the board.
Basket by Connor Meekum.
An 8-4 run to start this second half by Skyview, and they lead 25-53. Make it 53-27.
Really good by Brady Hall.
Brady Hall gets his second bucket. 6:20 to play in the third. Peyton Falslev spins left, goes under to Bracken Falslev. He walks all over the place. They got him. They were digging at the ball, and he was trying to control the ball, keep his balance, and go through the key all at the same time, and he walked. First turnover of the second half for the Bobcats, 6 for the game. Nethercott on the right side gives to Robinson. Back to Faitha. Faitha took his eye off it for a minute. He was thinking about the shot already. Faitha yet to hit a three. Nethercott tries one. Way too long. Rebounded by Tolman. He throws it right over the bucket. Gets it back. Misses too hard again. Skyview with the board. Here's Luke White. Mason Falslev backs it out. Now he's going to attack Hall. White down the lane, throws it away as it's taken away by Nethercott. Nethercott, Faitha, Hall, three ball. Got it! He knew it was good as soon as he let it go. Before it even went, he turned to the crowd and pointed at him. That cuts the Bobcat lead to 23. 53-30. Skyview in no danger midway through this third period. Peyton Falslev gets free underneath. 5 points in the quarter, 13 in the game. Luke White, the leading scorer on the night with 17. Cross-court pass by Faitha. Robinson loses it out of bounds. 7 turnovers for Mountain Crest. Folger into the game, and Tolman will sit. Mountain Crest going 6-4, 6-3, and 6-1 along their front line. 6-1 and 5-10 out front. Outsized by the Bobcats. As here's 6'6" Luke White with the ball. Meekham's the midget of the group. He's 5'11", 3, good. This quarter's belonged to Peyton Falslev. 8 points in the quarter, 16 on the game. Folger through his hands, but picked up by Nethercott. Now Hall has it. Underneath, Folger's all alone. Hall with the assist. Folger with his first bucket of the game. Hall is 9th in 5A in assists. So in the top 10 and dishing them out. 58-32. Skyview by 26. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. Mason Falslev out front of White. He's got 17. White works against Hall. White. Ball wouldn't drop. He'll get 2 shots. Somebody reaching in there gets the foul.
Foul number 2, Nick Nethercott.
And it's Nick Nethercott picking up his second. Second team foul. Take a look. Working against Hall. Hall bumps him. Nethercott reaches in right there and pulls on his arm.
In the Mustangs, number 1, Drew Davis.
Drew Davis comes into the ball game as White hits his first free throw. White misses the second. Nethercott with the board. Faitha steps into a 3. Too hard. Rebound chased down by Davis. Faitha tries it again. Still too hard. Faitha, no threes in this game. Here's Falslev, he's got a couple. This one rims out. Nethercott with another rebound. Nethercott, Faitha, 3, one more time. Third time not the charm as he misses everything. 59-32, Skyview with 2:45 to play in the third. Falslev, Peyton Falslev leaves it short. His arm's tired from all the scoring he's done here in the third. He had 8 points at the half. He has 8 here in the third. And Faitha with a foul out front. White with a rocker step. White sitting on 18 points. Third foul on the Mustangs, 1 for Skyview. Faitha and Robinson will sit. Tupuola in the ball game with Nethercott and Folger. Peyton Falslev tries to hand it back, or excuse me, Mason Falslev hands it in back to Peyton, who'd handed it in to Mason. You try to keep them all straight. Out front to Paulson. Gibson into the ball game as well for Skyview. Mason Falslev picks up his dribble, hands it out to Peyton Falslev. Peyton steps back, 3, rims out, rebounded by Davis. Nethercott all the way to the rim, leave it short and a foul call. We're going to call that one on Peyton Falslev, his second.
Foul on Bobcat number 32, Bracken Falslev.
Oh, they're going to call it on Bracken Falslev. Okay, that's Bracken Falslev's first. Free throw no good by Nethercott. His first miss from the line tonight. 59-32 Skyview. 2:10 to play in the third. Nethercott hits 1 of 2. He's got 13 points to pace the Mustangs. Under 2 minutes now to play in the quarter. Skyview easily in control of this one, 59-33. Paulson, little floater, won't go, rebounded. Nethercott, they take it away from him. 3 ball, Falslev, yep.
3-point basket by number 22.
11 points for Falslev in this period. Here's Nethercott on the lob from Hall. Won't go down. Skyview looking to go up by 30. Underneath, Bracken Falslev puts him over a 30-point advantage. 12 for Bracken Falslev. It's 64-33 with 1:08 to play in the third period. Skyview came out of the gate gangbusters. They have not let up. Davis steps inside the free throw line, too hard. Tupuola with the board. Scoops it back to Nethercott. His 3 short. And a rebound foul going the other way. They call it on Creedon Folger.
And for the Bobcats, number 21, Andrew Dean, and number 23, Landon Schumann.
64-33, 53 seconds to play in the third period. Nethercott will take a rest. Faitha comes in. Paulson, Mason Falslev, Schumann, Dean, and Gibson with the ball for Skyview. Back to Schumann. Schumann loses control, gets it back, loses it again, and a kick on Skyview. Ball goes over to the Mustangs. For Skyview, they've turned it over 8 times tonight.
Jump ball possession goes to Mountain Crest.
Well, that official looks like he was calling a kick. You see him kicking his foot. That's Mountain Crest ball. Dean loses control as he tries to spin. Here's Schumann. Lay it in.
Basket by number 23, Landon
Schumann with his first bucket. Skyview doubling up the Mustangs again. 66-33. 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Faitha out to Hall. Long three. Will not go, but he'll shoot 3 free throws with .8 on the clock.
Foul number 1,
Mason Falslip just picked up his third.
Hall at the line shooting 3.
Mason Falslip had 5 in the first, 5 in the second, hasn't scored here in the third, and Hall will shoot 3 free throws. Six points for Hall here in the third period after only 2 in the first half. 7 points for Hall here in the third. He's got 9. He's looking for double figures. Hall hits all 3. He's got 10 points in the game, 8 here in the period, and the midcourt shot won't go, and that's the end of the third period. A 30-point Bobcat lead as we head to the fourth. 66-36, game of the week.
People used to ask,
Where's the beef?
and Wendy's always had the answer. But now,
Where's the beef?
means something different because some use beef frozen from as far away as Australia.
What's wrong with Australia?
But if you ask Wendy's, the juiciest hamburgers are made with beef raised
Right here.
to get here. So fast, it never needs to be frozen, unlike some other guys. Funny that beef from close by makes Dave's single and double so deliciously different. Score one for the guys without cool accents.
Well, it's been an ugly game if you're a Mountain Crest Mustangs fan. 66-36. Skyview with the lead, but the band plays on. 19 points. Check that, 21 points in that third period for Skyview. 15 for Mountain Crest. So Skyview 21 in the first, 24 in the second, 21 in the third. Three more three-pointers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 three-pointers in this ball game for Skyview. Mountain Crest has 2. Folger underneath, lay it in from Hall.
Freenan Folger for 2.
Had to count that again. It is 12 three-pointers. That's crazy. That's kooky talk, I tell you. Here's Paulson out front, looks down low to Schumann. Meekum firing away, looking for number 13. Can't get it to fall. And Schumann with the rebound foul.
Foul on number 23.
His first.
Schumann.
66-38, Skyview with 7:17 to play in the ball game. Faitha hasn't hit a three-pointer yet tonight. He's good for a couple of games. Hall has hit a three-pointer, but not that time. Rebound, Skyview. Dean crosses the lane. Gibson with a good look from the corner. Won't go. Faitha taps it out and keeps it alive, but Skyview comes up with it. Meekum loses it, and then Mountain Crest gives it right back. Offensive foul on Skyview as Dean tried to go in for the layup. So for Andrew Dean, his first foul.
Foul on Bobcat number 21.
And that's team foul number 5.
Timeout, Bobcat.
Let's take another look as Skyview takes a timeout.
Mountain Crest would like to thank their other gold sponsors of the School Awards program.
The Mustang player is definitely there
Thompson Orthodontics,
first, and
Northern Utah
Dean just ran right up his chest and knocked him down.
Thank you for your generous support.
Coach Hilliard calls a timeout.
The School Awards
Let's tell his guys, hey, don't get ragged now. Next up for Mountain Crest, next Friday at Clearfield, and then they've got a bye next Wednesday, so they Don't play again for a week after tonight. Skyview's got Fremont Wednesday and Clearfield on Friday. As Coach Stratman talks it over with his team. On the game of the week, boy, do we have a good one coming up for you next Wednesday. Juan Diego at Ridgeline. Juan Diego ranked number 2. There are many in the state that think they're better than Dixie, who's ranked number 1. Playing against Ridgeline, at Ridgeline, and Ridgeline, of course, with Jackson Brenchley, and they're one of the top-ranked teams. I believe they're number 4 right now in 3A. Faitha underneath to Nethercott, blocked. Nethercott gets it back. Gibson reaches in. Are they going to call a foul or a jump? They're going to call a foul. And they're going to call it on Gibson.
Foul number 13, James Gibson.
Gibson with his first. I mean, look at this football game going on under here. Back to live action. Hall inbounds it to Tolman, and Tolman goes up hard, and he's fouled.
Foul number 23, Landon Schumann.
Schumann
Dallin Tolman at the line for the Mustangs.
picking up his second foul. So Mountain Crest at the line. Tolman way short. Dallin Tolman 1 for 1 before that shot. 1 of 2 now, and 1 more coming. 66-38 Skyview. 6:19 to play in the ball game. It'll be free throws the rest of the way for the Mustangs. 4 straight fouls called on Skyview here in the first just over a minute of this fourth period to get Mountain Crest in the bonus. Nice ball movement as Gibson scores, coming in from the left side. Gibson with 4. 68-38. Nethercott 3. Short. Rebound Meekum. Meekum splitting the defenders. Out front too long for Gibson. Turnover number 10 for Skyview. That's one thing Coach Hilliard will have to talk about is the turnovers. Taking care of the ball. A few of the unforced variety here tonight. Mountain Crest has 8 turnovers. I don't keep percentage, but Skyview seems like they've just shot the lights out tonight. Mountain Crest has had a hard time finding a shot, and when they do, not much is going down, as you saw right there as Tupuola spun in from the left side. He was too far underneath. Paulson, 3. No. Rebound. Faitha did a good job of blocking out his man, but he lost his balance and couldn't come up with the board. Peyton Lee and Tristan Hilliard into the ball game now for Skyview.
And for the Mustangs, number 33, Frieden Folger.
Folger in, as well as Robinson. He tried to lob on the inbounds pass, taken away. Here's Hall out in front.
Basket, Brady Hall. And for the Bobcats,
12 for Hall,
2,
10 here in the second half.
3,
There's another turnover for Skyview. 7 turnovers in the second half. Oh, Bobcats get it right back. Schumann underneath. Stepped on the line or a foul? Let's see. Nope, they're going to call the foul on Folger. Coach Stratman is hollering across the court to the far side official. He's been working that guy all night. He's been after this, well, he's hard near side. He's far side from the coach. He's been after him all night. Rebound saved back in by Schumann and scored.
Basket by number 2, Tristan Hilliard.
By Hilliard. 70-40, Skyview. 4.5 to play in the game. Nethercott, an angle 3, good.
Ball by Nick Nethercott.
16 for Nethercott. 70-43 at the midway point of the fourth quarter. Three on the way, good by Tristan Hilliard.
Basket by number 2, Tristan Hilliard.
He's got 5 off the bench, back to a 30-point lead for Skyview, 73-43. Cross-court pass to Hall. He'll fire up a long 3. Won't go. Rebound fought for. Nethercott can't get there. He keeps it alive though, and Folger gets it. Robinson 3, too hard. Rebounded by Dean. Hilliard backs it out. Chase Eubanks getting set to come into the ball game, and a turnover for the Bobcats. Their 13th. Davis will come in. Oh, Mountain Crest is going to call a timeout. 3:16 to play in this ball game. Mountain Crest trails Skyview 73-43 as Mountain Crest calls timeout. Well, last time out we talked about our upcoming schedule, about the Juan Diego Ridgeline game coming up next Wednesday. A week after that, it's Logan at Ridgeline.
Visionary Homes.
And then the regular season ends up with Weaver at Skyview, and that ended up being a pretty good ball game down at Weaver. Weaver jumped out to a 16-point lead in that game. Skyview had to fight their way back into that one, and they ended up winning by 9. 26-10 they were outscored in that first period. They outscored Weber 58-33 the rest of the way. The Skyview's emptied their bench. Braden Radford into the game along with Kobe Wilson. Number 4, Peyton Lee is number 3. Number 2 is Tristan Hilliard. 31, Chase Eubanks. Mountain Crest answers with Drew Davis, Cretan Folger, David Faitha, Brady Hall, and Nick Nethercott. Davis, 3, won't go. Faitha keeps it alive. Nethercott scores.
Nick Nethercott on the putback.
18 for Nethercott. He averages 12 on the game. 12 on the season, I should say. Under 3 minutes now to go in a 73-45 ball game. Lee hands off to Hilliard. Hilliard down the lane. Stop. Spin to his right. Miss. Rebounded by Kobe Wilson. Lee working on Faitha. Lee with the left hand. Right hand floater won't go, and Hall comes up with the board. Nethercott flags it down. With 2:15 to play, Davis tries a 3 and hits. Drew Davis with 6 points on the night. 73-48. Stopping, popping, and missing is Peyton Lee. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Nethercott to Hall. Folger to Nethercott. 3, short. Rebound foul. The Mountain Crest is going to be shooting free throws. Kobe Wilson. It's called for the foul.
Number 4, Kobe Wilson.
1:47 to play in the ball game. 73-48. Skyview with this game well in hand. Cameron Mosier,
Michael Barber, number 10, Dalton Andrus.
Michael Barber and Dalton Andrus into the ball game. Samuel Phipps
22, Sam Phipps
comes into the ball game as well. So right now, both teams are down to the JV. It's a 25-point lead. As Davis misses, Skyview leading by 25. Kobe Wilson kicks it back outside to Eubanks. And down low they go to Radford. It's knocked away, but they get it back to the Bobcats. Radford powers it up and he's fouled. 1:19 to play, and Radford with a pair of free throws coming.
Number 35, Braden Radford, shooting. In for the Mustangs, number 40, Marshall Nethercott.
Marshall Nethercott comes in for Mountain Crest. Free throw's good. Here's Andrus leaning in, and Wilson fouls him.
Foul by Bobcat number 4, Kobe Wilson. Dalton Andrus at the line for the Mustangs.
Andrus will go to the line. Andrus makes the first of two. This is the second rebound, Skyview. Under a minute to play in a 74-49 ball game here in Hiram. Skyview in control right from the outset. Three ball on the way, won't go, rebound. Cameron Moser. Stolen away by Radford at the other end. Skyview not really looking to score it now. Leading 74-49. Under 10 seconds now, and Skyview. Oh, did they really foul? With 2.5 to play.
Foul on number 10, Dalton Andrus.
2.5 seconds to play in a 25-point ball
At
game.
the line, number 31, Chase Eubanks.
And Chase Eubanks will go to the line. He told Andrus, hey, foul me so I can score. I'll give you $1. Eubanks misses. That's your ball game. 74-49. Skyview beats Mountain Crest. 13 three-pointers by the Bobcats, 19 for Peyton Falsland, 18 for Luke White. The Mustangs paced by 18 from Nick Nethercott and 12 from Brady Hall. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness, changing lives with fitness innovation. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Mountain Star Cache Valley Hospital. Together, we're greater. Lewiston State Bank, strong and vibrant for over a century. Cache Valley Electric, a tradition of excellence since 1915. New Smile Dental, experience dental care. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology, bring back what you've been missing. LSS Insurance, Bob Larson, personalized insurance coverage for your family and business. The Book Table, your family store for books, music, toys, art, and much more. Planet Fitness of Logan, no gym intimidation and only $10 a month. Aspen Dental, get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station for over 25 years.